Chopped up.
What episode are we on now?
22?
22.
Episode 22. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Welcome back to Power Rangers Dimension Storm. JK.
Incorrect. Anyways, hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Power Rangers Dimension Storm. It's episode 22. My name is Joe. I play Luke Hammond, the Green Pit Viper Ranger, and the Dimension Storm team leader.
I'm James, and I play Charlie, the Yellow House Cat Ranger.
Unfortunately, Juan cannot join us tonight. He is busy with other things. So Javier will be just chilling.
And I'm Jay. I play literally everyone else. Welcome back. Who wants to do recap?
Go for it, James.
Okay. So, we are in the superhero's base of operations, Stanley Burke, aka Batman. He's led us to the Batcave, and Stanley moves over to the main computer and turns on the lights, and we see the memorabilia from his past exploits. Burke pulls up his file on Billy Cranston of Earth T-2120 to give to us. He asks if we know anything, and we tell him basically the Billy that we're fighting lost his treaty in 2023, which is a year that hasn't happened for any of us yet. We talk about Marcus Moreland's visions to better explain the prophecy that we're involved in, and he kind of tells us that prophecies are... He doesn't put a lot of stock in them. He tells us about Zahara, who came to him and told him of a prophecy, basically saying that he was going to die, or that Batman was going to die. Burke didn't believe in the destiny or prophecy. A witch basically told her and that she would pick up the Batman mantle. Time passed, and she tried her hand at being the Batman, but was too aggressive and was killing people. So Burke basically had to put an end to that. Burke helped Tommy save Billy Cranston from Mesagog, and Batman helped him with years later. He helped with the Dino Fury team. Billy Cranston had become that world's version of Zeltrax, who is a villain from Power Rangers Dino
Thunder.
But they stopped him and they saved his soul. And a deranged man had escaped from Arkham, and he became the new Zeltrax. Batman gave the power to Zahara to test a theory, and she died in that fight, and then Burke got the power back, but then he asked Zato to throw Zeltrax's armor into the sun, so that way nobody would become like another Zeltrax. So anyway, he was basically saying the prophecy was wrong because the wording was a coincidence, misinformation, misheard wording, but she just heard it wrong, that a Batman was going to die, and it turned out to be her. So Burke asks about Marcus Mitchell and if he's worth saving. Luke says he's just hurting, and there's a part of him that he doesn't want to see him die again. Batman gives us the Cranston file about his fears, his desires, etc. Batman has gotten old and can't come with us. We have to fight.
We're sent together reconnaissance, so we're going on a reconnaissance mission. We're getting intel.
Well, yeah. He offers to give us some training after seeing us in combat already and seeing our areas that we need help. But then the computer rings and Batman answers the call. Mr. Freeze, Victor Freeze calls needing help from Batman, not Stanley. He's like very adamant that he needs Batman there, that he needs him. Freeze works for Burke Industries in the medical field, and he's saying that someone took his wife Nora. They want the people that took Nora want to be granted immortality like Victor Freeze, unaffected by disease and frozen in time. Luke offers to help, but is signaled to stand down. Stanley tries to tell Victor he's too old. He tells Victor about the Dimension Storm team. Victor gets upset and says that if Stanley doesn't directly help, he'll set off a freeze atom bomb, freeze the whole city. Stanley tells us he'll train us after we do a job for him, but we cannot fail and we have to do it his way. He does more research, and we get some snacks up on the first floor, and Charlie gets a nap. We go back into the cave, and Batman has gotten a shave in his face. He found a new shadow organization that took Nora. We are going to New Gotham Island near a shipping dock. He sends us the teleportation area to a rooftop. We scan the area. We hear some bad guys. They're talking about, we got to move Nora, blah, 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 blah. It's basically a script they've been given because later we find out that these dudes are just there to get beaten up. So Batman could get lured out and they could get him. We also hear more people talk about the differences between Burke and Cranston Industries with our radio thingies. Okay, so yeah, anyway, we get to the warehouse and we get in disguises and we break in. And we find out that we are dealing with the League of Shadows, or a sect of it. Um, we keep calling back to give Stanley information, and it's working up to a point, but then we get up next to the boat and we suddenly can't be in contact with him anymore. Um, Charlie tricks some Dave Grohl looking dude, and he asks if they can all get on the boat, and they all go on the boat, and then they see Ra's al Ghul, and he's struggling, and he's weak, and he's old, and then Mr. Freeze shows up, and it turns out he's been in charge the whole time, and he's like, "I'll take care of this," blah 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 blah, and so we get the hell out of there, and on our way out, we see that like all the guards have been knocked out at the front. Batman's with us. We fight a bunch of dudes. We hear that Victor is Raish. Luke runs back to the boat. We follow. There's a fight. We beat everyone. Batman looks at Raish before going up the ladder, looking for scars. Takes out a syringe and gets it a tube. Basically gets Luke to sit with him and make sure that he stays alive. The rest of the team goes up to deal with Victor or Raish in Victor Freeze's body. We go up the ladder and encounter him. Freeze freezes Javi. Batman moves in, hurting him and stunning him. Charlie misses. Luke is stabilizing Raish, who's actually Victor. And then Batman loses his shit for a moment, and we have to he wants to kill the person in Victor Freeze's body, but we're able to calm him down. We look for a device to swap the bodies back. We find it. We move the bodies closer. We hit the button, and we did it. Raish asked if Batman will kill him or what. Batman won't kill him, but he won't save him. And then we saved the day, and Batman decided to help us with our combat training, and that was that mission. Sorry that I read that like that. Just like
No, you're good.
you're
You're
fine.
good. Your recaps are always more organized than mine.
I don't know about all that, but
So, y'all were on your way back to Burke Manor.
Mm-hmm.
We left off. Where is Burke Manor? Burke Manor 1.
Yep.
go to the Burke Center.
I used to work there.
Get Batman some mental health.
He needs it.
He does. He totally does.
We all do.
So you make your way back to the manor, and you are on the first floor. We all would have driven the car back to the cave, gotten
Yeah.
out, come back to the first floor.
We got to drive the Batmobile. I forgot to say that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So y'all are back at the manor, waiting on Stanley to return.
Cool. It's like what? What time would it be at this point?
It's late.
It's like 11 p.m.
Yeah, probably like 10:30, 11.
Okay. Well, hungry.
I think I saw more summer sausage.
Oh yes, more summer sausage.
Is Summer Sausage Charlie gonna come back?
No.
You're gonna have to send that to us, by the way, for
I don't even know if I have that. Here, let me see. I'll send it to you.
No, it's okay. But it is still funny.
Not the limited edition ultra rare Summer Sausage Charlie.
There it is.
Summer
Kawaii.
Sausage Charlie.
Summer sausage Charlie. Love that. Anyways, we get some snacky treats. Food.
Snacky treat. Yeah, we're just eating all of Batman's groceries.
The
Welcome.
motherfucker's rich. He can afford it.
Yeah. Well, he needs to hire a butler because this place is dusty. Oh,
That's a low blow.
you know what? Charlie, much like Nurse Handy, will start cleaning and dusting things just to help clean up around the house.
Damn.
Are you actually cleaning and dusting right now as Charlie?
Yes.
Well, I mean, hey, sure.
I
Why
did
not?
that all the time as Nurse Handy.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, we going to a new house? I'll start dusting. It's like, where'd you get that?
Like, this is a house that was blown up when the bombs dropped. I don't think dusting it is gonna help, but do you, I guess.
I'll clean up what still could be cleaned up.
So you're
The
not gonna
point-
eat any. You're not gonna get anything to eat.
I'll grab a summer sausage.
Summer sausage, Charlie. Summer
Summer
sausage,
Sausage
Charlie.
Charlie. Oh my god.
Okay, so Luke and Javi get something to eat, and Charlie grabs another thing of summer sausage and just
Eats it while he cleans.
eats it while dusting as much as possible. Finds a few dead. He finds a few skeletons in a closet wearing like green tights. No big deal.
Oh
Nah,
god.
but y'all wait around for a while.
Luke would probably at some point go back out front and have another cigarette, de- depending on how long things are taking.
Luke, while you're outside, a car pulls up.
Oh, he'll stand up and he'll.
It is a well, how do they say it?
Buick Regal.
Is it GCPD that they use in Gotham?
Yeah,
GCPD
GCP.
is a GCPD car.
Oh.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt comes out.
Oh god!
I'm just kidding.
I'm Nightwing.
My name is Robin. My
Nah, so
name is Robin.
a GCPD car gets out, and a woman who seems to have fading red hair gets out of the car wearing a trench coat.
Oh, it's Barbara.
Phantasm.
Yeah, Luke will stand up and he'll kind of like he's like halfway through a cigarette, but he'll put it out of courtesy.
She walks up the steps, says, "Oh, so you must be one of the three that he told me about."
Uh, yep. Where's he at? I thought he was gonna be back by now.
He's clearing up a few things. He hasn't been out in the night for a long time. I think he's rather enjoying it. Freeze wrapped up. Well, Victor, I should say. Victor wrapped up and he's back and checking on his wife right now. No harm done. We checked everything out up on the boat on the SS Adventure. We know it was Raish. Freezes or Victor is fine. There's nothing. We're not going to do anything. He provided us with everything that we needed to know. However, he did tell me to come back. He said he wanted to talk to me about something. You don't, or are y'all staying around? Are you trying to be worthy? As she puts up air quotes and then puts her hands back in her pockets.
Luke just shakes his head. I don't think any of us are really interested in taking up the mantle, and even if we were, we're not gonna really be sticking around for long enough to properly put it to use. We're just in town for the time being.
Well, it's probably for the best that you're not sticking around for too long. You stick around long enough, you'll either wind up dead or taking the fall for his problems.
Luke quirks an eyebrow at her.
But that's not really for me to say. I mean, I could, but
I mean, you started to. And he inclines his head as if to say, go on.
as much as I want to tell you, as much as I want to tell all three of you to run as far away as you can, I need to hear it from him. I need him to admit what he did. I need him to tell me straight and look me straight in the eyes and tell me that it's his fault. That's the only reason why I'm here.
There's a lot of things that could be argued fault. You mind enlightening me on what specifically we're talking about here, or do you want me to connect the dots?
You got another cigarette?
Yeah, Luke will pull the pack out of like he's got it on the inside of well, it's summertime, isn't it? So he's not wearing a jacket. He'll pull out two more cigarettes light them.
She takes a cigarette, turns around, takes a long drag. I don't know what all he told you. But depending on where you're from, you may be asking yourself a lot of the question people in Gotham are asking themselves right now. Why, after all this time, did the Batman finally show up again? I mean, the news are spreading. We're having to cut the stuff down with Victor, let it be known that he was a victim in this entire thing. But it's still hard to crowd control. That doesn't compare to what happened 15 years ago.
Luke will kind of jut his head to the stairs next to him, and he'll sit down.
15 years ago, two of Gotham's biggest players died. Not the same night, but it might as well have been. He sealed his fate that night. You see, well, I guess, where are you from? What do you know? I don't want to have to repeat things to you. You already know.
Damn, she already knows we're from. She already knows everything.
Well, she doesn't know where y'all are from. She doesn't feel like repeating herself. Because some things 15 years ago would have been in the news, so y'all would know. So she's
I
asking you. So
we're not from anywhere close to around here, so what you're telling me right now is all new to me.
okay, 15 years ago, one of Gotham's biggest crime lords, psychopaths, whatever you want to call him, died. His name was the Joker. Probably the worst we ever had. He didn't have superpowers or anything. He was just a deranged lunatic with an unquenchable thirst for violence. A lot of years, people, my father included, always wanted to know why Batman didn't just end it. Why he didn't just kill him. Why he didn't let other people kill him. Why he always saved him. Well, we finally got our answer that 15 years ago. He went too far. He pushed buttons he shouldn't have. He killed a lot of people.
Later.
So Stanley finally did it. Joker got what he wanted. In the end, he gave Batman a really bad day. And in that bad day, a lot of things changed. It wasn't that simple. Stanley did kill the Joker. The official story was that my father did it. But that's not the truth. My father was there that night. He tried to talk Stanley out of it. Stanley didn't stop, and my father was a no match to try to fight him off. Stanley realized what he did. My dad told me that he went to his knees. He was ready to give up all of it. Go to prison for his crimes and live out the rest of his days. My father wouldn't let that happen. My father told him we couldn't let it happen. The Batman's legacy couldn't end on a singular night. The Batman had to stay strong. The Batman had to be what the city always knew him to be. My father took the blame for the Joker's death, went to prison, and died 3 days later.
Why did they arrest him for... Cops kill people all the time. What made
How that
this so different that he got arrested for it?
It was too clear. Someone wanted revenge. The city needed an answer, and they gave it. So my father went to prison, by the book, the way he would have wanted it, and he died for that very same reason. So that's what I'm here to clear up. I'm here to have him tell me that there was absolutely no way they could have done it different. That he willingly let my father walk to his own death. He could have taken the mask off, came out, Even if Jim was saying he was the one doing it, Batman or Stanley being Batman, and saying he had done it would have been enough. But he just stood there, taking my father in handcuffs outside and having my father admit that he killed the Joker. Also, that way he could stay this symbol, this hero, for a few more years before he retired. What was it all for? It was for nothing.
I still don't understand why your dad had to go to prison for taking out a homicidal maniac. Like I said, cops kill people all the time and they just get a slap on the fucking wrist for doing much worse things.
You're not from around here. Gotham's different. Once the Batman got settled in and years went on and on and on, corruption left Gotham PD. It left our politics. Everyone was too afraid to even have a singular bad idea. Yeah, petty crime still existed. Muggers, that kind of thing. But after time, we had really become the most peaceful city on the planet. A prime example of how to do things. When Jim went in, he knew what was going to happen to him. He wanted it done the right way. All those years, even when he started, get the Batman and arrest the Batman. Arrest the Batman for doing what? Getting rid of corruption, stopping people from getting murdered throughout the night. He didn't have a badge, but he was doing more good than the cops were doing at that time. That's the only reason. The way he told me, and the way he probably told Stanley, and the way it probably had to go down was after all these years, he wanted it done by the book, by the right way. It was the only way it was going to work. If he had just gotten a slap on the wrist, he was too afraid. It's the way he wanted it. It's the way he wanted it done. No one could argue with him. And that's just on my end. He owes a few other people some apologies, some explanations. But he's not going to give them. You're supposed to just trust him. Everything he does. Even when he gets people you love killed. As she gets the last puff out of the cigarette, puts it on the ground, steps it out. She takes a deep breath. Well, I'm going to go wait inside. If he comes in this way, let him know that I'm already here. But I know which way he's going to come through. It's the same every time in the night. And she walks around and lets herself in.
Liv just kind of stands there for a little bit longer. Just kind of thinking about things. Before he finishes off the cigarette, and he also go inside.
Javier is currently going around checking all of the Black Knight armor things, making sure Stanley isn't in there.
Understandable.
What is Charlie doing?
He's in the dining room, like getting real food, maybe finally. Because
Okay.
the summer sausage is too. It's yeah.
So A bit more time passes, and you'll hear anyone who's on the first. Well, you'd really have to be in the library to hear it, but Stanley is back.
Stanley.
Luke probably would have been going through the books in the library, like just seeing what kind of collection he had.
You see a lot of manga.
Oh, oh,
Keep forgetting that's this kind of Batman.
it's still Stanley. Yeah, Luke will turn around. You have a visitor.
I'm aware. As he walks past,
Stanley.
he
Or
turns
Mr.
around, looks at you.
Luke would say Mr. Burke. Mr. Burke.
Senor Burke.
It's a little late for formalities now.
Luke's just gonna kind of. It's hard to admit whenever we've fucked up. But sometimes it's important to go ahead and do it before it's, too late.
I'm guessing Barbara told you why she's here.
He nods.
I don't think you understand how adamant Jim was that I stay the Batman. He refused to let everything we work for die. For years, me and him worked to get corruption out of this city in all shapes and forms. I couldn't allow that to go to waste, and neither could he. Even if I had turned myself in. A lot of people who had put faith in us and everything that we did, it could have potentially gone down the drain. Crime would have gotten back up. More people like Freeze, Bane, the Joker, and they would have wanted me back. But the fear doesn't work then. I wasn't a man. I was fear itself. The very thing that crept in their minds every time they went out. When they were thinking of having a bad deed, I was there. I was the night.
You always have a choice, though. You could have run away, evaded the cops, still continued doing your thing, like you did at the beginning of your career. The symbol would have been tainted, sure, but it still would have maintained. You wouldn't have had to turn yourself in, necessarily. But Batman still could have taken the fall. And she could have still had her dad. But I'm not going to tell you how to go about rectifying a situation that's happened over a decade ago. Just saying, sometimes a bad call is made, no matter how justified it is. And Luke's going to turn around and walk off.
And he's going to go into his office and have a talk with Barbara. What are y'all doing in the meantime?
I snuck into the office to overhear what they're talking about. I'm just kidding. I didn't do that.
Luke's gonna fucking eavesdrop.
You pretty much know everything that they're gonna say.
Oh
you-
no,
you-
but I wanna hear what Stanley has to say.
Like, your
So
dad told me to do it.
you and Javi listen very close. You'll come in on the argument when eventually Stanley kind of snaps. I want you to think for a moment. You really thought I was just going to leave Jim to die in prison. Everyone knows what happens to cops in prison. I didn't just leave him there. I didn't let him die. The very night he got arrested, I was there to break him out. But he refused. He called the guards on me. The guards were just doing their jobs. The way that we made it. Every night until his death, I was there. willing to give him a way out, willing to protect him, but he refused. Because, despite what he told you, Jim didn't fight me off the Joker. Jim didn't try to stop me. Jim let me kill him.
Damn.
When I asked Jim why he didn't try to stop me, Jim said it's something that he had wanted for a long time, but he didn't know if he should do it or not. Several times in our careers had Jim had the opportunity to kill the Joker, but I talked him out of it. Jim said if I hadn't, he would have. He said he felt as guilty as much as I did. He said he felt like he used me to kill the Joker, to do what he couldn't. A lot of people suffered a lot of losses that day. A lot of people were messed with. He did everything he could to make sure nobody wanted him alive, but to make sure I was the one that did it. The Joker didn't just play me, he played everyone, especially those close to me. Jim thought he did the right thing, and he wasn't going to take the easy way out. Everything kind of goes silent for a moment.
He,
So
he
you're just
knows they're listening. Like nothing gets past Batman.
no, he's fully aware.
Yeah,
He's fully
that's
aware. Barbara, I'll hear her. But you just couldn't. You just let him. You could have
what.
taken him by force. You really let your partner of all those years just die after all this. You would have made it in prison. He was older than you. He But you're right, he knew. He was ready to die to make sure that everything that y'all worked for didn't go down the drain. People weren't in the streets wondering how Jim Gordon was doing, if Jim Gordon was going to save the day. They were looking up at that signal in the sky and wondering if Batman was going to be able to stop the man who had just killed a ton of people. If Batman was going to make it out okay. If Batman was going to bring him in again. Everyone knows you don't kill. Everyone knew back then. But you just left him. Didn't even try to force him. He told you no and you walked away. How could you do that after all of everything? Barbara, I don't think you understand. It was as hard for me as it was for you. Me and Jim weren't just partners. I loved him. I would have done anything for him. But when he told me to stand down and to let it play out, I told him how it would end. But he already knew. We all did. But it wasn't for nothing. Look at Victor. His reformity, coming back to the good side, being a major game changer in medical technology, cryogenics. His technology is the reason we made it to Mars when we did.
Oh,
All the people that he's helped, the diseases he's cured. And he's not the only one that's made changes to themselves for the better. But he's the one your father would say the sacrifice was worth it. If I was in your father's position and I had died that night, if I saw your father bring some of these criminals back to do good for the world, it would have been worth it to me. So I know it was worth it to him. He wanted to make Gotham the same place it would be, knowing you were going to go to the academy. He wanted to know you'd be safe, away from corruption, away from dangerous criminals. He wanted to present what a cop should be. I know that's probably not the answer you were wanting, but it's the truth. Things get a bit quiet, and then you kind of hear Barbara crying. Sounds like she gets on the couch, and Stanley goes to comfort her as she continues crying, saying things like, she wished there had been a different way, all that kind of stuff. She knows Stanley is right. She just needed to hear it from someone who actually had some weight, was actually there to accept the truth. She didn't want to accept the truth that her father just kind of did it, knowing what he would leave behind. She couldn't rationalize it. So she's just kind of saying that stuff as she cries for those who are listening. Eventually, y'all start to hear footsteps come to the door. Are y'all gonna move? Nah, I'm chilling.
I'm chilling.
All right, whatever you say, Juan. Nah, he's gonna go with Luke. Out away.
On my way.
Just
On
gonna
my
my
duck
way.
in here.
You'll hear footsteps pass, and eventually you hear the car take off.
Looking out the window.
The front door shuts. As Stanley starts to walk to the house, the windows are kind of like barely. You can't really see in, but you can see out. But you fully just see him like dead eye you right through the glass, just like no effort. He comes back inside. You'll hear him go to footsteps the other way. As he comes into the kitchen to see Charlie eating summer sausage.
I didn't tell you could eat that.
If you're at least
Listen,
going to eat summer sausage, can you at least be summer sausage Charlie? What am I paying you for?
just
What?
double fisting sausages.
People
That's
are
it.
getting paid? You're getting paid?
Well, I'm not gonna. What's your DC again?
Uh, what?
No, I'm just playing. But yeah, he comes in, he sees you eating summer sausage, and he just kind of looks at you.
What's up? Thanks for letting us, have free reign of all your digs, man. I don't know. I'm talking like this. I'm very nervous.
Clearly, at least someone's getting some use out of some of the parts of the house I haven't been to in a long time.
You
Are
haven't
you?
been to the kitchen in a long time?
I mostly meant the West Wing,
Oh.
where you took a nap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just kind of sprawled out on the biggest bed I found. And I knew that there weren't sheets on the other bed. Sorry about that, by the way.
It's fine. I'm just surprised you slept in it. It must have been really dusty.
Oh yeah, it was. I woke up sneezing a lot, but I when I got back, I started to dust, but it was it was like a huge undertaking, so I kind of gave up. I don't think this is enough for one guy to clean up everything. Or a better man than me if somebody did take on all of this to clean. And I'm smiling awkwardly. Totally.
Well, now that you were all here, like promised, you helped me deal with the race situation. I will teach you what I think you need help on. What would be best for you? And if you don't want combat help, there are other things I can teach you as well. It's the least I can do.
It's appreciated.
What did I decide on?
I assume we're going to sleep first because it's like fucking midnight, almost 1 a.m.
I only work in the night. What did I just say?
What are you trying to sleep at night? That's weird.
I am fully awake. When y'all broke into my house, I had just woken up.
Oh Jesus.
We
Nah,
Take
didn't
me
break
home.
in. The front door was open.
Still a B&E.
it was an invitation to your ass kicking.
God.
Have you ever been to a
Damn.
prison where they tell you the doors are not locked and you're free to go? It's a trick. They're getting you out so they can beat the fuck out of you. And that's what I'm going to do now. Combat starts now.
Stanley, are you okay?
You think everything I just told Barbara was the truth? She wasn't there. I lied entirely. I threw Jim under the bus. Batman, 100 years, baby.
Oh God. Anyways, I assume we're going to bed.
Yes,
Stanley, Batman.
you are welcome to go to bed. He's going to make himself something to eat.
Bed. Shower first. Bobby.
He stays up talking to Batman, and then he just comes in with the darkness and just gets in bed. And he's too tired.
The darkness.
Yeah, he just gets in bed. He can't see. There's no light in here. Unless Charlie has a night light.
Charlie always carries a nightlight.
So, y'all go to bed. I don't know, whenever y'all want to wake up. He doesn't, like, try to wake y'all up or anything.
I mean, as always, Luke is probably the first one up. He does not sleep very long, so he's probably up at like 6:30 or so. Into the kitchen. Coffee. What kind of coffee does Batman have? That fancy ass, bougie ass shit?
It's all in Japanese.
Oh God! Well, Luke can read Japanese. He knows what it says.
No, I'm joking. He has like a good variety, but you can see that there are some that look and appear more expensive, and they are Japanese.
Luke's gonna drink the shit out of that.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh, I want the most expensive fucking coffee in this house.
It's daylight robbery in this bitch.
It's pretty much. It's just making himself some coffee. Oh God. Actually, Luke would go back to the library and just start browsing again. He's looking for something to read. I don't know.
So you go in the library and you hear talking coming from the office.
Well,
Nani?
can I super sneaky stealthy try to walk over there and listen in?
Why are you trying to be stealthy in Batman's house?
Ah, fuck! I closed roll 20. God damn it!
It's too late. Now Stanley and Billy are gonna have gay sex and you're not gonna get to see it.
Well, nobody wants to see that.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone wants to see that.
That's
Old
like
man Yowie?
a
Old man
lemon.
Yowie?
Lemon party.
That's why I mean I dropped that hint. I dropped a possible hint about Stanley's sexuality when he said he loved Jim Gordon.
Oh no! Luke caught it! Luke caught it!
Yeah, James caught it.
You're not even Summer Sausage Charlie. I don't want to hear you speak anymore.
But no, fucking I don't know if Javier caught
No,
it, but
he's just like, he loved him like I love my brother.
yeah, that's probably what Javi thought. But Luke was like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker's gay."
It's a possible hint to his sexuality. You never know.
Or he might potentially. Anyways, can I super sneaky stealthy with my coffee cup over there?
If you want.
Coffee cup. It's gonna smell like coffee.
That's fine.
Suddenly, the scent of coffee is getting stronger.
Anyways,
All right, you ready?
yeah.
So you get up close to the door, and you hear. I just really think, after everything, of all people, you
Oh
would
god, that was a
understand.
critical success. God damn. Anyways,
I wasn't gonna make you roll, but okay.
they don't know I'm
Yeah.
here.
Take them when you get it.
Anyway, so
Take the
Billy is saying, I just thought after all this time, maybe someone like you would understand. But I could see that I was wrong. I'm not known for being a team player. I see that now. I just think together, with everything considered, me and you could make a lot of changes. I've never met someone like you before. You're very unique.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cranston, but I thought we were here to talk about business. I know I don't answer phone calls that much, but your phone call was very good in timing. Calling me this morning. Rangers know who Rangers are, so it's not my identity that gave it away. You probably watched the news and saw that I was the Batman again last night. So I can't help but feel as if your phone call is very coincidental. Well, it's just you hadn't been Batman in so long. But I think you still have what it takes. I think you would make a great addition to my team. Mr. Cranston, if you're not going to talk business and all you want me to do is join your Power Rangers team, then I suggest that you leave the premises. Like you said, I've still got it in me. The age was never the question. Mr. Burke, I don't take no for an answer. You're either with me or you're against me. Is it a yes or a no, Mr. Burke?
Can I roll insight?
You may.
Because I think this is not Mr. Cranston.
But Mr. Cranston.
That's a crit?
Yeah. What's with the
Yeah.
rolls?
You passed the level to insight. It was a 16, and that's a crit. So, yeah, this is 1C.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
No! We're in the same house
As soon as he was like, I've never met anyone like you, I was like, oh, this is not Cranston.
I don't want to be in the same house as this fucking dude. What the fuck?
Let's see if Stanley can pick up on it.
Stanley can pick up on anything. He's motherfucking Stanley.
Come on, Batman. No! Story points. Story points.
I'm gay, and this man is attractive.
I think.
Nah, I'll
I'm
use a
gonna
story
do
point.
that.
I'll I'll use a story point on him. If not, I don't. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't think this would be hard for Batman to figure out. But
There we go.
so you hear what sounds like Stanley stand up.
Can
I'm
Luke?
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Did you really think you could come in here, pretend to be another version of yourself, and get away with it? Do you know what Burke means in Celtic? It means fortress. And then all of a sudden, all these like doors and stuff and bars start locking down. The windows get bars. And if you think for a moment, I've trapped myself inside, it's the other way around. You're trapped in here with me.
He doesn't know anything about this dude. He's got multiple powers from different universes.
Can Luke kind of like quietly, with that critical success on stealth, I assume he can quietly get around here.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna get around at least far enough that he thinks he's far enough away, and like
And like what?
on his communicator, he's going to like beep to Javi and Charlie. Guys, ready yourselves. 1C.
I'm always ready.
He goes, 1C is in the office with.
I'm on my way.
No.
Never mind.
But no, like Luke's just warning them.
I spit my cereal out all over the place. My Batman cereal.
The bat charms. It's like Lucky Charms with little like batarang marshmallows.
Yeah.
So you know what was so perfect about making Stanley Batman and a Jungle Fury based Batman? The fact that Stanley always wears sunglasses and their morphers are literally sunglasses.
Yeah.
So you know I really had to make this.
It's so good. It's so fucking stupid good.
What is it? Let me see. He looks like my dad. Like in real life.
So Luke's already gone, but Stanley
No,
puts
Luke's
on.
here. He's gonna radio to Charlie and Javi to get ready because Billy 1C is here, and then he's going to try to creep back around.
Yeah, but you can't see through the door.
I
Well,
thought we were
no.
gonna chill. We came to a plant. Wait, we came here to get away from the people that know where we were.
It's almost like
thought it's like they still got a spy.
Either that or they just. I mean,
It's a coincidence in the multiverse.
nah. I mean, Billy was probably still around the 70s planet and literally just saw y'all take off and just followed.
Yeah, I was about to say, or he just followed us.
So there's got to be a actual Billy that's on this planet that's been setting up his industry stuff for the months before.
Yeah, Billy 1C is just he
Here to
used
drink.
that to get close to Burke to offer him a position.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Luke close to the door. You hear what sounds like
Loud grunting.
you hear a loud like a loud transformation. Then you hear it's morphin' time, Triceratops, and then you start to hear what sounds like fighting.
Yeah, Luke's gonna. As soon as he hears that, Luke morphs himself. Tap of the Fury, Nature Fury, Green Pit Viper.
Oops.
Well, be careful because Billy's got the ability to take people's motherfucking morphing ability.
Yeah, he has that laser that turns your morphing off. So
That's a good.
is Charlie gonna morph into Summer Sausage?
Summer sausage, activate! No,
I'm a tasty treat. Get fucked.
you're like, wait, didn't I just eat with a summer sausage? Where is it now? And I'm like, that's how fast I eat them. That's why it's not.
Javi likes to fight, so I know Juan would not hesitate.
So I'm gonna follow Javi.
Yeah.
It's morphin' time. Companions convert. House cat.
It's fight time. Is the door locked?
a giant steel plate pared down in front of it.
Oh, I thought you meant like just over the exterior of the house.
No, he's keeping him in this room so he can beat his ass.
Let us in. It's your
Okay.
new friend.
Well, we're outside. These two come running up. Looks like, so the door is like completely barred, but just in case.
Just in case what? What do we do? Yeah, we're just gonna stand here.
I could lift it.
We could also. This could give us time to leave. We could leave. What do you think about that? Is that an idea? Who said that? I second that nomination.
You okay,
Yeah,
fool?
You
Let's
can't
get
see. You
out of
can't.
here. Let's
You
get out of
can't
here,
see
fool.
Luke's face. You can't see Luke's face under the helmet, but you get the feeling that he's just like deadpanning at you.
I'm full of summer sausage and Batman cereal. I can't do this. I didn't expect to fight friggin' Billy 1C. Guys, he can take our powers away. He can take his powers away. We gotta get in there somehow. Wait. Okay, he's got it blocked off the doors, right? What if there's another access way, like through the cave up into that study? There's gotta be. He's gotta have multiple ways in, right?
Luke's going to just grab Charlie's shoulders for a second. Okay, first of all, slow your roll. Second, probably so. Third, yeah, we could leave, but
No, that was from James. That was like out of character. Me just
Okay.
joking. I'm saying, is there a way in from the Batcave?
Probably so. So here's what we're going to do. Javi, you're gonna stay here, just in case he somehow gets out of this door, because you have the best chance of potentially stopping him. And Charlie and I are gonna go look for another way in.
Yeah, and then I'll follow Luke.
Bat cave!
No, 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 no.
Because there is absolutely an entrance into there from the Batcave. It's his fucking office.
It could be. Yeah.
There's fucking stairs right here, Jay.
Yeah, it could be.
We've seen enough. I've seen enough of the '60s show.
Don't look there, okay? I forgot to cover it up. No, I forgot those stairs were even there when I made this map, or when I bought this map.
Secret stairs to the bookcase. Anyways, yep. We're gonna go. Secret time.
As
I'm gonna lift the door.
As we're running, I'm gonna say I think that Batman cereal was expired. I don't feel good. Throw
Where's
up
Javi?
my helmet.
What?
Javi's gonna lift the door.
I lift the door. No!
He would.
Trying to lift it, fool.
Luke told him to stay there.
Oh, to stay here?
I'll open the door, but I'll stay right here, like you said.
Luke told him to stay there just in case somehow he gets out of that door.
Why can't he just lift it? I'm just doing what Fawn would do. You know, he'd want to lift it.
Batman would have this place Bane-proof.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, there's no way Javi's lifting that door.
Okay, so yeah, it's not that hard. Go down to the Bat Cave, and you find a couple entrances. Y'all wind up in different places of the house, but then y'all eventually just narrow it down. It's not that hard. I'm not gonna make y'all do anything for that.
And we end up here.
Southeast corner.
But I am, however, going to go ahead and roll some attacks real quick before.
Yeah, because it would have taken us. It would have taken us a minute or it would have taken us a little bit to get there.
That's a 22 to beat Billy. Ooh, will Batman be able to
fuck him up, Bats? Fuck him up.
This is when he starts rolling shitty.
Senor Burke, you've got this.
Kick his ass. Kick his ass. I just really want Billy to get laid the fuck out by Batman.
What would we do if we had Billy's body, like, unconscious? Like, that sounds like a problem I don't even want to have right now.
What we do is we take it to Orion, and Orion crushes his skull. Problem solved.
In the
Jeez.
campaign. Juan's not even here for it.
Roll credits.
So he takes 2 damage from Batman, and then Billy's gonna go in on him. That's a 23 to beat.
Two old men violently beating the fuck out of each other.
Okay, so Billy missed with the Spiral Saber, but Batman did manage to land some blows, and now y'all are here.
We need to find that button to open the door first.
Yep, Luke's looking. Where are we looking?
Roll me alertness.
Okay.
We both.
Yes.
Everything is so much faster in Firefox.
Hell yeah.
Tata Bayo!
Oh no! I'm not. Nope.
Luke explodes.
Luke's
like-
eyes start bleeding. No.
Just like that one campaign thing that XP to level 3 did, where it's just like my level 1 wizard, the level 3 wizard died in the first minutes of the campaign because he failed to see a rat.
Anyways, you know that thing that I get from my origin that lets me reroll ones once a day?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And reroll. You did roll a 1. I see.
I fucking fumbled.
Damn.
That's not very good, but it's better than a 1.
Well, Charlie passed it. It was a 12 that was needed. So Charlie, you can press the button.
Luke, what are you looking at? It's right here.
I have ADHD. Okay, leave me alone.
It's a quarter in the floor. I wanted it.
I want to know how it got here. There's a dead Robin in here.
This is like the 4th one we found.
This one doesn't even have a name.
Oh my
Just
god.
says Robin number 2. He gave up. He just started numbering them.
Oh my god.
Anyways, we
So
find
y'all open the
button.
door. So y'all can just like place your tokens on anything in here because there's not a lot of room left. So you can stand on the couch and we'll say you're not on the couch. It's fine.
I'm gonna
The
be
door
on the couch.
it shuts behind us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Billy, remember us? I don't say that. I'm just kidding.
Well, that explains a lot.
What?
You're gonna try to gaslight another one of my team members into leaving again?
What?
Marcus left.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Does he actually say that? Like the
Yes.
oh well, that explains a lot. Are you gonna try to gaslight one of my team members into leaving again?
Is he your
Yes.
team member already?
No.
No, he's just making a joke.
Oh, that good one, Billy.
Because obviously the Cosmic Fury Rangers did talk to him, and apparently they did not persuade anything, so they are still there.
Damn.
Ugh.
But Marcus did in fact quit. Marcus is gone.
Murphadactyl.
Anyways, we're here.
Javi's getting impatient. He's about to break the door down.
This fool?
All right, so it is
Luke,
Batman's.
go ahead.
Batman's
back.
going first.
As Batman does.
You think Luke's gonna go first against Batman? Fuck's wrong?
Yeah, no. This is his house.
Whose house runs house?
Okay, that's attack 1.
Oh fuck yeah!
Billy's
Let me go! God, he rolled a fucking 27 critical success.
Get fucked,
Multiple
Billy!
stuns. And he
Take
didn't have
that
a
4
teammate.
fucking damage and get stun locked, you bitch!
He's smart. He would have had to have had like a backup plan. Zato's about to bust in through the window.
Superman Zato.
No, not Superman Zato. Come on. His Zato. Purple
Yeah, that's
Zato.
right. That's probably yeah. All right, so Billy gets dodges the first few blows and then immediately gets corrected with 4 damage.
Gets fucking got.
Oops, I'm sorry. I'm gonna show myself out.
And-
I'll see you guys later.
Before y'all
funny.
say anything, as I said before, as y'all level up, Billy levels up. His health is not the same. His
So he's
toughness
level
did not
4.
change. His toughness did not change. Bitch, he was level 10 when y'all met him.
So he's level 14.
I'm not going to dispose his level, but he was level 10. His toughness did not change. However, he did make some upgrades determined on dice rolls I made. You have to achieve a 3 stun to stun Billy.
Oh, so he's not.
Fuck.
So he's not stunned.
But he did get his shit rocked.
He did take 4 damage, but he is not stunned. So the only way to stun him would be if you had a 2 stun weapon that did an extra stun, or if your critical was blank and I gave you an extra stun.
Okay.
I rolled dice for his upgrades, and the dice said no stun.
Fair enough. My turn?
Yes.
Okay, Luke's gonna move here. Okay, it's time. I'm going to use 1 personal power to do penetrating strikes. Got Mr. Cranston, please, with edge, cause flanking. God damn it! Wait, did I remember to? I did not give myself a d6. Can I attempt? I didn't even fucking. Well, I didn't even roll with his AC. I forgot to ask you what his AC was without armor.
22.
Okay, hang on. Let me.
I think you hit. No, you don't get to reroll just because you didn't know what the AC was.
Do I get to reroll or not, Jay?
No.
I'll let you reroll this time.
I also didn't give myself a d6.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah. Let's go ahead
calls
and
for
reroll. Okay, so I was wrong. The reason why I said his thing didn't change is because I was going off Batman's armor negate. And his actual is a 24, but if you were ignoring it, it'd be a 22.
Okay. Well, I didn't hit either way.
Okay, it is now
And
Charlie's
as a
turn.
free action, I'm going to radio to Javi to go through the Batcave to try to get to us.
Wait,
What the fuck?
I'm out. Did you say we didn't see a way to open the door?
I mean, this one, no one tried. On the other side, you can't, but on this side, you probably could.
That's what I'm saying. I rolled alertness after we got to this side to see if I could find a way to open the door for Javi to come in.
Oh, I thought you were rolling alertness for the button.
Oh, let me do that again then. You want me to roll alert? I'm gonna roll alertness to see if I can see whatever Stanley did to close the doors.
Okay, well, you don't know what Stanley did, but you can clearly see a
red button.
You could see a keypad of sorts that, I mean, could work potentially.
Can I go over to it without getting an attack of opportunity?
I mean, it's so the way Batman did it is he's Batman.
Okay, so I see the thing, but then I assume,
there is a keypad. There is a keypad right here next to Luke.
Batman, what's your code? No. Okay. Fuck it. We're fighting 1C, so I'm fucking go galactic. Fuck. Power form, lion man.
That's the ninja.
That's not the right icon.
Is that Adam Park?
It's action figure of Adam Park.
Go galactic. It's not even right for you.
I know. I'm panicking. Oh my God! Switch to the lion, you bastards! Why am I having problems in Firefox? I will switch to Edge. As God is my witness.
I just got to Firefox, but I'm already considering Edge.
Okay. And then I am going to say, wait, should we talk? No, fuck this dude.
Orion did say you could try talking to him. None of y'all really tried talking to him yet.
I think we're past the point of talking. I don't think we ever really wanted to.
I should write a note and slip it to him next time we fight, so that way we can have a secret meeting.
So he can fucking kill you?
Why would he want to kill me? He needs allies. What's his shit? 23? I'm swiping with my sword.
So, do you have anything that negates the armor?
No.
24.
24?
Kills Billy right here and now.
I don't think I can get 24, though.
You were
That was
close.
damn close.
I would have had to have rolled a 20.
Also, how many story points do y'all had? I don't think I gave y'all your story points.
You didn't.
How many do y'all have? I see 11 and a 7. I see there are 3 different numbers that y'all have. 10 for hobby.
I'm at 11. Well, I bet you. I think we were at 10, and I might not have gone down to 10.
But Luke's at 7.
Why the
We're
fuck
at
are you at
7 because we used a lot. I'm the only one that ever changes it.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Either way, just take it back to 12.
Okay.
God damn. Can I use a story point?
So we're at 11.
Yes. Well, I'm playing hobby and I'm saying no.
Okay.
I'm playing. You can
Not
you can roll.
unanimous. Oh,
You can roll
I will miss. And then I'll say, Mr. Cranston, why are you still doing your plan? Calm down.
Are you trying to gaslight me?
I'm not gaslighting you. I'm asking you why you're still even doing this.
I mean, nothing's changed. I mean, did y'all really think I cared that much about Marcus?
No, I just assumed you would realize that all of this is crazy. You're destroying universes.
It's necessary.
Why? How? To bring one person back who you can see in other dimensions?
It's about more than that. You clearly haven't lost anyone ever. You'd be more understanding.
I lost my whole team, motherfucker! You shut the fuck up!
I know you lost your whole team. I had to hear him whine about it all the time.
Oh, when it gets to Luke's turn, he's going apeshit.
Okay, that's my turn. Oh man, that made me laugh.
Oh, Luke's mad now. Luke's
He's
so
like, I'm
pissed.
very aware of your team. Oh my
So,
God.
speaking of which, aren't you supposed to piss and cry already?
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, hold on, I'll get on it. I just had a bunch of food.
Hobby just banging on the door. Let me in! Let me in! Whoa!
Let me at him.
I'm
Your
not going
intel
around.
I grab him by the throat and I say, your intel is old. No, I don't do that.
So is that your turn though, Charlie?
Yeah. I swing and a
Alright,
miss.
so it's Hobby's turn. He's gonna punch the door. Anything that's between the door and the wall is getting hit.
Why are you doing this?
You said to wait here! I waited! Now you're telling me to go around!
Fuck go around! Go through!
Hobby will begrudgingly go around.
Man, fuck this. He shuffles his feet.
Fucking tell me to wait there and then have it. It's fucking stupid.
Get
So
into a major fight.
he'll be here next turn. It's Billy's turn. Time for Billy's upgrades to come into play, baby.
Oh shit!
One which it had to be destiny to roll on this one because man, this is about to ruin this entire dynamic y'all have going on right now.
Holy shit! What's happening with your groin?
A new power, which, by the way, like I said, I rolled. I listed upgrades. I numbered them. I rolled. Brit, this was the first one it landed on. I rolled dice for Billy's upgrades because I had too many ideas. So when y'all leveled up, each time when y'all leveled up, he leveled up. First time y'all leveled up after y'all met Billy, this was the first thing I rolled on. And it hit it. A perfect solid 10. It's called copy power.
Oh no.
Billy has learned the ability to be able to scan and copy powers and perks of other fellow rangers,
Oh no.
including Caged Animal.
Ah!
You scream so loud that went
The mi-
off like I
the
couldn't
mic-
hear anything.
Yeah,
It was like,
Joe's mic doesn't register after a certain octave.
that's
I-
kind of awesome.
Joe ceased to exist. So Billy is going to spend a good portion, which I did for balance, of his personal power to make this a reality. He is now at half personal power. And as it states, copy power upgrade. Billy has learned the ability to copy perks and powers of other rangers, of one ranger per combat encounter. So once he picks, he has to pick good. And he's picking Caged Animal.
I hate it here.
The fact, like what I said, I was like, oh, copy power. I kind of wanted to get that one. That's good. That's going to come in handy someday. And here we are.
Perfectly
We're about
caged.
to get our shit rocked.
Hobby
So-
comes in right on time and closes that gap on the left.
I'm not moving. I want to fight him. He's kicking our ass.
Oh man, I finally get in here. Y'all tell me to stand somewhere else. Fuck that. It's like, no. You don't understand.
Billy got an upgrade with his power lance. This is when I say this is too perfect. It's too perfect. He has a sweep attack now.
Perfect.
Oh
Oh, I want
no.
a sweep attack.
Although he did get this when y'all leveled up. So I mean, like, but this is too perfect. Batman being here, Caged Animal, it's too good.
Caged animals.
It's too good.
Does he keep caged animal forever, or he just has it for this fight?
One ranger per combat encounter.
Okay, thank God. Yeah.
So he'd have to copy. He'd have to copy it again. So Billy's gonna roll for a 23. Now, granted, if it doesn't hit Batman, it can still hit you if it's high enough. This is just the peak. We're seeing who he can get peak, and he has advantage because yeah.
Because he's Billy in 4C.
Ooh, okay.
Huh?
Well, he's got story points and he's got 2 attacks. I'm gonna let him roll a second attack.
Oh, by the way, he's 1C Billy, but I keep doing this thing where in the movie Dumb and Dumber, they know a kid that they call Billy in 4C. So every time you say 1C Billy, I think of Dumb and Dumber, and I think about Billy in 4C.
Yours is 21, right?
Mine's 21!
Why does that say 20 energy? That's supposed to be 2 energy. I fucked up when I did his buffs. No, we're doing 20.
Congratulations, he's insta-dead.
Yeah.
He's
So,
inside me.
Batman sees this coming from a mile away, but Charlie, however, you take 2 energy damage.
Oh, no! Ugh!
Youch.
I do the Tom scream. Yeah!
Yeah! Okay.
For
Okay.
flavor, can I bust through the wall and fall down those stairs that Navi just walked up?
It would probably have to be a critical for that.
Oh,
You just
man.
get slapped back against the wall.
Next time.
Actually, it's a sweep attack, so I didn't really mean it like a sweep attack, more like he just kind of like does his lance in like a quarter circle.
hits people in a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
all right. And that is Billy's turn. Y'all have fun with this.
Master William.
It
Bat-
turn. It Batman.
It Batman turn.
It bat
That's a
turn.
22 for him because he can ignore armor.
It the butt.
He's gonna see if Billy is bluffing or not. He's gonna use 1 personal power to get an upshift to a D10.
Jesus Christ.
22. And then he's got to use a snag because now he's got his ability. It did not stop Batman.
Hell yeah, with the criticals.
That did not stop him. What was the lowest that he rolled then? He rolled a 14 with the other.
Criticals.
Get absolutely fucked.
So Batman does not believe that he has copied his ability as he takes another 4 damage. But it's multiple targets and Batman's swinging. So each of you take 2 damage, JK.
He has another attack.
Thank you for reminding me.
Man, Billy's really gonna die right here. This is not good.
I'm gonna die. We'll do a non-lethal blow, and then take him to
Batman
Orion.
doesn't kill. Batman doesn't kill, but I do.
Look at your turn. 24.
In my turn.
And a
I'm
snag.
sorry. Okay. Yep.
Power Rangers doing
Um,
shit, doing things like never before.
Well, eh, eh.
Is right. Go
Hold on.
Power Rangers, go Power
It's
Rangers.
22 without AC, right? And snag.
21.
Oof! I rolled the exact same as bats.
Yep.
That I'm going to move here. So we're not flanking anymore.
That's not how that works.
That's not?
No, remember when Batman was surrounded by 3 guys, but none of them were flanking? Y'all were still surrounding
Oh
him.
yeah, that's true. Well, can I use personal power to try to use blitzing strikes and hit him?
You can do that next turn.
Okay, yeah, that's
I'll if I'll allow it if you wanna. No. Who's standing beside? Oh, Luke. I could do roaring. I could do the roar. Lions
do the
roar.
roar. Do the
You would get fucked up if I did
Be
that.
like Piccolo doing the special beam cannon while
Yeah,
Goku
while
hover
you're
at it.
just chilling out behind him.
That
So
could
we're just
also
gonna.
potentially help him escape as well, because you'd blow that out and he'd
Yeah,
be able
the
to.
door would be open, and I'd be like, "Bye, Billy." They'd be like looking at me like, "This motherfucker right here." I'm just gonna do another sword swipe and hope for the best. I did it, guys! Hatstia! That's it. That's my turn.
Okay, give me a second.
I make a Tommy Hatsudiya sound to try to jog Billy's memory. I go do and see what it does to Billy's psyche.
I think he's just gonna get mad at you.
Just looks at me like this motherfucking stupid. Hey, you're stupid guys making weird noises. I'm like, we don't have a stupid guy on our team. Jokes on you. Our stupid guy is on our team.
All right, that's your turn. Hobby is
Javi.
gonna have to find the button.
Oh, Javier.
Are y'all gonna let him use a story point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's back down to
What does
10.
this button do?
Well, no,
What
because
does this
he
button
didn't
do?
use a story point earlier, so we're only at 11.
Right.
I put y'all to 12, and
Put
then
us to
Charlie
12.
used one.
I did not.
No,
Oh,
he
that's
did
right. Yeah.
not.
Oh, that's right.
Started
He did
to, and
that.
then I decided against it.
Okay, yeah,
That's
11.
a
Okay,
crit. He finds the button.
That's
I'm here. And Javi does not know that Billy has copied the power, so he's going to.
to get around this guy. Going down, nerd.
He can't ignore armor, so that's a 24. Snag. Oh!
Oh!
Beat nerds up like you for. Oh! I'm joking! I'm joking! Somebody give me the Heimlich maneuver! What?
I've been waiting.
What's happening?
Been waiting for this moment, but Juan's not here to have me fully deliver it, so this is gonna kind of fall south. But
You rolled a fumble as Javi, while Juan's not here to play it.
Charlie.
Yes. I shoot Javi in the face. My lion blaster.
High or low, Charlie.
Congratulations.
This determines if Javi's 2 stun goes to you or Batman.
High.
Hey, you picked correctly.
For a girl like
So
you.
Billy basically just counters or shifts Javi's momentum, and he just punches Batman in the face.
Javi punches Batman.
Yeah, for 2 stun.
I told you I was gonna connect to you, fool.
But since it's a fumble and not an actual attack, Batman will not be stunned.
Batman's just like, okay, that's weird. I'm Batman.
Now here comes the better part. Billy does not like how Batman's been treating him with the constant damage. So y'all see Billy pull out a blaster.
Oh no, he's gonna shoot him?
You got a blicky.
And this blaster has a range of reach to 50 feet, so it does not count as a snag.
Something about dancing with the devil on a pale blue night, and then he shoots.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Get fucking god.
He gets an upshift on that because of the upgrades, and that is a 20 flat for Batman, and he's surrounded.
Billy shoots me, and my pearls go flying.
Charlie
And then
somehow, Charlie's just in a dress.
And
over
then
his-
Javi tries to move in and he gets shot.
Hey, demon!
And then Luke becomes the noir Batman.
Batman at point blank range, not knowing what's coming for him, gets blasted back onto the table.
It hurt a little bit, but I kind of liked it.
2 damage.
The fuck is wrong with you, Batman?
He morphs.
He murfadactyled. He be murfin. He be murfin. He be murfin.
I take that 2 damage. Batman's almost at half health.
Oh shit.
And
Time for
now
Batman to die.
Stanley is unmorphed. So Billy pulls this blaster out. Batman thinks, what the fuck is this idiot doing? He gets blasted, he gets thrown back, and then he loses his morph state.
I wear my sunglasses.
Stanley collects himself when he realized this, and what
Not
did
a
you
joke.
do? What do you think I just did?
You stupid old man.
You picked the wrong team. All you had to do was play along. Does anyone else want to lose their morph state today?
Will it save Stanley?
I mean, I know some of y'all got extra powers. I'll go through them one by one. And when you can't fight no longer, I'll finish the old man and I'll leave you to your failures so you can report back to your boss about how you let a man get killed because of your incompetence.
What are you
If we-
suggesting right now?
Are you saying that if we stand down, you'll leave?
It's a good thing. I followed y'all here, but I knew I should have did a bit more reconnaissance. Just felt really good lately, you know? Because y'all don't know, but I know what I did recently. It's a big accomplishment for me, actually. You remember the guy y'all let go? Draken?
Oh no. What'd you do to Draken?
I showed him that not everything revolves around him. Tommy
No.
this, Tommy that. The great Lord Draken, at least a version of him, decided he was going to start doing what he does best, building armies and messing with time and space. So I put him in his place. Felt good. It felt real good.
What do you mean? What do you mean put him in his place? What are you talking about?
God, oh man. You know, I haven't really gotten to talk to y'all that much outside our one interaction, but when Marcus said y'all were this stupid, I really didn't think y'all were this fucking stupid.
He probably killed him.
See, Luke gets it. For once. But, like I said, I could walk away. Or we can keep this up until none of you are morphed. You have none of the blessings the morphing grid has given you. And I'll leave. He's just an old man anyway.
I'm thinking about I did try to fight Draken and I was mad at him, but he did protect me. So Charlie's he can't win the fight. But he's upset right now. If he killed Draken, if he killed a version of Tommy, even if it was Draken, Charlie's gonna
Lions roar!
Charlie's gonna and then I throw up a whole bunch of summer sausage on Billy.
Okay.
Like,
No.
"Wah!"
So are we still in combat or are things paused?
Combat is paused while y'all make this decision, but something interesting just happened.
What happened?
Something interesting. Depending on how this goes, y'all will find out. I just rolled to see because I was waiting to have a moment where Billy would not be, uh, on his ship, and he's not. And someone boarded the ship.
Oh
Oh
no.
boy. Oh boy.
So keep
Luke's
going.
gonna
Keep
get
going.
in between Billy and Stanley.
Don't do it, Luke. He's playing you. He doesn't have it in him.
He's like Pete Holmes. That's Batman. A bad man.
He's just a leader of a gang, a psychopath. I know how to deal with his kind. You hit him really hard. Until they
Incorrect.
stop.
Anyways, Luke's gonna get in between Billy and Stanley. Just kind of
What do you think you're doing? Don't do it. Don't touch
in
it.
a little bit of in a bit of a protective stance, and just leave.
I'm frozen in indecision because I want to avenge Draken, who was kind of my friend in a way.
We'll pick this up later.
I'm picking it up now. We ball.
Okay. He's like, okay. He lowers the gun, holsters it. Well, it's been fun as always, and then he immediately puts his fingers to his ears. Hold on, what? No, I'm done here. I'm finished. The
He's
old
getting a
man
call.
isn't coming along. What do you mean?
Everybody be quiet. He's getting a call. We're all just
Is
standing
your-
there watching him.
No.
Like,
Okay.
oh, shit.
Is there a hiccup in your perfect little plan?
Not my plan. But however, not only is Marcus a traitor and a bit of a bitch, he's also apparently a sore loser. So if I can be at the most, I am going to leave now and go handle your massive fuck up. Since you unleashed the beast and everything.
He's about to fucking go.
Billy, wait. I have something to tell you.
What?
I'm stalling so Marcus can fuck more shit up on your ship. Sorry.
What's your evasion?
Wait, hang on. Do you actually say that?
No, go ahead. This will be fucking hilarious.
Oh shit!
It's only 20.
Okay, because if you say that, Billy is gonna shoot you, and that'll mean you're the first one out of the team to piss Billy off enough that even when he's leaving and he basically can get away, he's so
Gotta go.
pissed.
He's gotta go, and I'm like, Billy, wait. And he's like, what? And I just stare at him for like 3 seconds, and I'm like,
You said 20?
whatever. I don't care. I'm just like, hold on, I'm
Buddy,
thinking.
I'm stalling for time so Marcus can fuck more of your shit up.
You said 20, right?
Yeah, it's 20. Do it. Do it. Shit. Story
He has
point.
2 attacks. He has 2
Oh,
attacks and a
do
story
it.
point.
Do it.
I really want to get this just because it'd be so fucking hilarious.
Why did you say that, Charlie?
Okay, yeah.
Oh! It's not critical, at least.
No. The crit does not mean he
Seven-
hits. No, you understand. He hits you with this. You demorph. It doesn't have to be a critical.
Okay, I'm unmorphed. Oh, analyzer!
You get blasted, but you had a battleizer on, which means you just get thrown back to your regular morph state.
Oh.
Nice. So, as he's leaving,
No, wait, Billy, there was something I needed to tell you, for real.
He just starts shooting you, just repeatedly over and over again. Ah! Okay, what, Luke?
Okay, so that happens. Is he trying to go out the door? What is he doing?
It's
Open the
getting far.
fucking door.
It's getting far enough away. None of you can touch him while he teleports. Why?
I kind of want to piss him off more, but at the same time,
The door is metalled, barred shut, like a giant metal plate came down. He's not going to waste his time punching the door off.
no,
Well, he
I
probably
know.
would have, but then he shot Stan and he shot Charlie instead. So
No.
Charlie in the back of his head. We didn't hear no bell. Get the fuck back up, cat boy.
Yeah,
Kick
kick
his
his
ass.
Do it, kid.
Yeah,
Do it,
kid.
Mazika.
Do it.
Doesn't Zato and the rest of them have it covered? Can't they just
Who do you think called in?
Yeah.
Who do you think called him?
ion?
The same
So,
people that end the
okay.
lore drop. Go ahead.
You know, that is one thing that I'm glad it didn't change about Marcus whenever he got all fucked up. He carries a grudge. I'm glad he's fucking your shit up.
All right, what's your evasive?
My evasion is 17.
17.
But can I, before he tries to shoot me,
Wait! I was just kidding.
can I use actually I don't think this uses a personal power. Like right at the end, whenever Luke says, I'm glad he's fucking your shit up, he manifests his staff and slams it down to establish his power barrier.
Ooh.
Okay, because Billy he holstered it, but then he shot Charlie. He didn't put it back.
Shoot me again. When Luke talks,
So is it
Make it
gonna be
hurt.
like a contested speed to see who gets it first?
So he can do it one way. You could roll your bow staff, and he can roll his power blaster, and whoever's is the highest will mean who succeeds. That makes it to where so here's the thing: if we do a speed based, he doesn't have to roll the attack. He just gets it, which means you take the 2 damage basically, potentially for free, without him having to do anything. But if you do the attacks, if he fumbles but you still don't roll high enough, then he just misses anyways. There's
Okay.
pros and cons to both. We can either do attack rolls, whoever's highest, we can do evasion. But if he just barely beats you on the evasion, even if it doesn't meet your evasion, it's just whoever's the highest. He'll just get the attack off for free, basically.
Hayakawa. Shoot me.
Well, I wanted to try to get the power barrier down before he could shoot me was the thing.
Wouldn't it be funnier
Okay,
if when Luke talks, Charlie gets shot?
So roll a finesse, and you have to beat a. Well, that's kind of unfair. Hold on.
I think like a villain.
Evasion plus targeting is just unfair. That's a 24. Just make it a 20. Just see if you can beat a 20 with finesse. Just beat a 20. Because his evasion his stuff is like 18. But his targeting is a D6. That'd be a 24, which is unfair. So a 20. See if you can beat a 20 with your speed. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so close! Can I use one of my points?
It's not gonna. You're gonna get less.
Oh no, Joe's talking about using one of their.
Yeah, your super points.
Can I use one of my points? Can I use one of my loser's luck points?
Loser's luck. Luke's loser's luck.
So
that's what I called it. Was loser's luck.
So you do manage to beat it out right on time. So the blast doesn't go through. Charlie, what's your evasion again?
20. No,
I wanted it to manifest over all of us, so he couldn't hit any of us.
Jump out. I jump out of it.
He was just gonna shoot Charlie again out of spite.
Oh shit, a bubble! And I jump out. I was like, I got scared. I thought that was gonna suffocate in there. I'm safe with you here, Billy. It's not 20 though, because I'm not a guy anymore. So now it's only 16.
Oh, that's right.
No,
Yeah,
that's unmorphed. 17.
Yeah. Sorry,
Are
you
you
gonna stay in the bubble or no? Are you letting Billy shoot you?
I thought I got scared when I saw the bubble, so I jumped out.
No, you
Are you-
fucking didn't.
Are you sure?
You've
Nah,
seen
I'm
Luke do this before.
I'm in the bubble.
Yeah.
So Duke drops it down, and Bailey just instinctively thinks it's just a personal barrier, and he immediately goes to shoot Charlie for only for it to get taken by the bubble.
My face is like y'all can't see it, but I'm just like.
And he just, I've got other things to deal with. I'm leaving. And he goes to teleport, and then he sees the door, and he literally just kicks the metal door and into the library, and then teleports.
Damn, Billy got snake skipping leg day. You heard me?
How much time did we stall for? And that had to have been at least like 5 minutes.
Potentially.
I hope Marcus wrecked shop.
In today's news, a giant ship is plummeting to Gotham City.
No.
JK.
We've killed hundreds, thousands, even. It's Gotham.
That's
So-
one thing that stayed. He carries a grudge. I'm glad he's ruining your shit.
So combat is over. Billy is gone. The library took a hit with the steel in the door, but that's fine.
Stanley's gonna have a fucking cow if that was any of his manga.
I'm not worried about it. Whenever the house seals for barn door protocol, the manga is sealed and evacuated into the inner sanctum.
It's the one thing that he's got protected more than himself. Jesus.
If you think then the Declaration of Independence is kept safe, you have nothing. They have nothing on me.
Anyways.
But yeah, Billy takes
Weird
not
guy.
Billy. Stanley takes his glasses back off. I
Luke
should have known
D-
better. It's very coincidental.
Penis is out. What? $17.
I
I.
You
my brain is just not fucking working today.
That was a close call, guys.
indeed.
Yeah.
What
Well,
does this
get-
mean?
Mhm.
Oh, let me unmorph.
What does this mean?
I can't believe he followed us here. This is our fault that he's here. I'm so sorry, Mr. Burke.
Well, he's probably going to leave. He appears to have other troubles and didn't get what he wanted.
Did you see that thing that was able to take away your morphing ability?
It appeared to be a normal blaster. Modified.
We got to get that thing out of his hands.
Or make one of our own.
If he can make that technology, it's not far to say that he is protected from said technology. Only a fool would create a weapon that worked on them.
That doesn't mean it won't work on his team.
And those guys are. Yeah. They're tough.
It's possible. But either way, he looks at the rubble. I'm gonna have to get contractors out here again.
They're going to have questions.
And if they ask them again, they'll end up just like the Robins.
Oh god.
In
Uh,
the basement.
But he looks at the rubble and he's just like, all right. Now that that's dealt with, who's ready to start their training?
Yeah, we're going to need training. Me.
Charlie,
Yeah.
when you speak, don't.
That's
That
all
is
the training I get. When you
No.
when you think to speak, choose not to do that.
Charlie, It seems like you really want to help with your voice instead of actions. I can teach you a few phrases and psychological tricks to help that work a lot better.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand wanting to tell people and talk people down like you tried to like you tried to talk down me. But in the moment, for a lot of people when the adrenaline is running, that's not going to work. And it also depends on who you're using it on. I can either teach you some of those tricks or I can help you refine your combat a little bit. You have power, but it seems like you're not trained in the ways to use them properly.
Yeah, if you, yeah, yeah, I would like to learn phrases and ways to to kind of take people out of the that adrenaline or that fight or make them. Yeah, yes,
So you want me to teach you the psychological aspects of speaking in combat.
yes.
All right. Luke, Javier, I'm chilling. We'll get to you later.
Javier.
Javier, you have a small temper. It appears that over time you will get and try to use your aggression and rage as a weapon. That's not a bad idea, but you aren't using it properly. You're letting it overtake you, even in small increments. You may not notice it, but it's very much happening. I can show you more ways to discipline yourself, or I can show you that maybe a bit of speed would help. You're strong, but you're slow. Maybe a bit of both would help you. I'm chilling. I hate you.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I hate you.
God.
I'm chilling like a villain on the 4th of July.
Maybe Billy was right. Maybe your team is fucking stupid.
Hey, don't you group me in with these two?
And then a portal opens. The fuck you say?
No one talks about Catboy like
There's just a fucking yellow fist that collides with Stanley's face.
You care to repeat that, you son of a bitch?
Batman versus Batman.
Anyway,
Is that the fucking gray ghost?
the Gray Ghost. It's Lion Man's the name, ass kicking's the game. Time to get molly whopped. Anyway, Luke, it appears that you have issues in combat. Your over reliance on speed has made you a bit slippery. You seem to miss quite often, but not due to a lack of training. You appear to be quite trained in the martial arts. But you've gotten so used to your speed and using it as an advantage that it has started to make you a bit, what's the word, uncoordinated. But used properly along with your bow staff, you could potentially take out 3 targets with said speed. I could teach you that, or I could teach you something else.
Okay.
And I'll get with
Oh.
Javier once he is back. But y'all spend the next 2 weeks living your Batman training fantasy at Burke Manor. Not quite Batman because it's not Wayne Manor, but you know it's there.
I'm in the library reading. I'm
As you go through the
practicing.
house, you do see some photos that you did not see previously. There are photos of young Stanley and a butler, Alfred, stuff like that. Y'all see some photos of young Stanley training with a young Master Mal, stuff like that. You know, all kinds of stuff. He monitors you closely, but y'all ultimately learn pretty well within those 2 weeks. Y'all spend maybe every now and again throughout those times. He dons the cape and cowl again, and y'all just brood over buildings.
Hell yeah.
Y'all just go on
Batman,
patrol. Y'all just go on patrol on the Batmobile. People are saying Batman is back for now. People are wondering for how long. And in that 2 weeks, while y'all are training, the real Billy Cranston shows up. The real one this time. And Burke,
2120 Billy.
you know, they talk about it. They in Batman or Stanley is going to become more prominent within the merger. It is not just going to be Cranston Industries anymore. It is going to be Cranston and Burke, or CB for short. It is now Cranston and Burke Industries. The merger has gone through during that time. As he was training y'all, when he left y'all alone, he was handling business stuff. And Stanley Burke is back in the press as becoming less of a hermit. He had gardeners, contractors come, make the house look nice and neat, fix all the shit, yada, yada, yada. That kind of stuff. In that 2 weeks, y'all not only got trained, y'all got to see Stanley coming out of his shell, coming back to being, I guess, a person of sorts, letting stuff go. Barbara came around a good amount to talk to Stanley,
During the
maybe to
two
talk to
weeks,
y'all.
during the 2 weeks, Luke probably would call like Hayakawa and check in on his cat and be like, how is Komodi doing? Is he doing okay? How are y'all doing? Is everything all
Oh,
right up there?
we're doing fine. And y'all would probably explain everything and be like, so we got away again.
Yeah. But good news is, Marcus apparently showed up and started wrecking shit on his ship.
Oh, so that's what we were healing. We thought we sensed a ship in high and stealth mode. We were trying to figure out what it was, but then all of a sudden it started like we started getting massive power readings. Orion was gonna contact y'all, but then like the power readings just kind of like left after a few minutes. So that means they probably teleported and took Marcus with them on their ship, probably to get away from everything and not bring hyperforce on their backs, because he was emitting a lot of energy. Maybe I wonder if Billy's dead now.
Just to make sure I know what to keep in or not, like, obviously the whole Luke checking in and
Yeah,
whatnot.
you would check in, and Hayakawa let you know that your cat's fine. It's constantly either sleeping around Orion. Orion's probably overfeeding it. Probably that's something for you to deal with. And that's not me joking around. Your cat just wants food, and Orion's just feeding it.
Oh no.
And then you probably tell Hayakawa about the Billy thing. And they reply, "Okay, we sent some energy. Felt like Psycho Ranger energy, but we couldn't tell where it's coming from, and then it just kind of vanished after so long." Because y'all probably would have had to tell Orion, "We're not gonna be back to the ship for 2 weeks. We're training with Stanley to get good."
Get good or
Yeah.
go home.
Orion, I don't think you understand. He was in a suit of armor, knight armor,
And he
an
fucked
old.
us up.
He took Luke.
This old man put me through a brick wall.
So you taught the team a lot. Yes, I did. Did you
Taught
teach
him
Luke
what
to
you
hit?
did.
Did you teach Luke to hit things? I tried. I
He's
couldn't
still
fix
not.
that. He
Couldn't
still
fix it.
can't hit anything.
The dice hate me.
I was
And
at
I-
point blank range and I asked him to punch me and he missed. I don't know how.
And you're weaponizing Charlie's annoyingness, right? Yes.
Good. He will be needed to take down
Weaponized.
Billy. He will be a major player in all of it. Did Billy try to shoot him? Twice. That's good. Good news.
Good. Can I get a video of that? Do you have video surveillance of that? I'd like to watch that video.
I have videos of everything. I even have a video of me putting Luke through the wall. I'm gonna need that too.
Yeah,
Oh,
Giant.
Okay. So to wrap up, y'all trained with him. You learned. You succeeded. It's been 2 weeks. Y'all do get a call from Orion. It seems everything has died down. I sent probes through. Hyperforce has appeared to move on. Billy doesn't appear to be around either. If he was dealing with Marcus, it's safe to assume they went somewhere far away Hyperforce couldn't see them. I don't see anyone coming back to the 1970s. Maybe Hyperforce. However, there is a development. It appears our cowboy friend has stuck around.
Cowboy
in the
friend.
in the 70s or
Yes, apparently he's still there.
He really likes it in the 70s. Like a rhinestone cowboy.
But he's not just hanging around. He's been dealing with the invading forces.
so
He's
he's been
helpful.
helping.
But keep your guard up. This could be a trick. I remember what you told me, he said. But just make sure. I let the Ed situation pass because of what he wanted. I will not let it pass again. If you are wrong.
Honestly, I think he's. We'll see how it goes whenever we get back there.
Because he
All
talking
right.
about.
It's only been about 2 days since y'all left. So I suggest that you take your time, wrap things up, and we'll go back onto the 70s since they have help. I say they, but he seems to be the only one doing anything. The Life Force team may have not gotten over their recent losses.
If it's only been 2 days, then I imagine it'll take longer until they start moving.
So whenever y'all are ready, let me know and we will go back to finish the job.
Yeah, there's no
Understood.
point in being here if we were hiding and Billy's here and Billy knows. So
I mean, I don't know if y'all wanted to like say your goodbyes to Stanley or what y'all wanted to do.
fuck this old piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we'll say goodbye. Hey Stanley, we're leaving. Bye.
I mean, we'll probably take a little bit longer because if it's only been 2 days, we said that
Yeah.
we would give them a week. Yeah.
I forgot. I left Lightning Cruiser on the bottom of this map.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's only been 2 days. Y'all could spend some more time at Burke Manor, have some more Batman-esque adventures. So you go to another universe where there's more of a Batman than me, and you just decide you don't care anymore about justice.
You're Lion Man. I would never hang out with another Lion Man.
You little fuck.
You little slut.
Oh god. Anyways, I think since like it's only but like I said, since it's only been a few days for the 70s and we said that we would give them like at least a week,
Run.
I think we can stand to like spend at least another week in Gotham kind of exploring and enjoying ourselves. And I mean, we're not going to be training 24/7 during those 2 weeks probably.
No.
So we'll probably have some time to like explore, find some things, see some stuff.
Hit some kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am messed up.
What do you mean?
I had the time period of when the 70s would be, and I thought I memorized it. It hasn't been 2 days.
What are you talking about?
I got 2 days from somewhere else. It's been a week and a half.
What are you talking
Oh.
about? What do you mean?
I
What do you mean?
I read it at the beginning of session. I was like, okay, it's been a week and a half, and then I was like so confident in my answer. I was like, it's been 2 days. Yeah, that's right. That's my brain. And then I went back to read a few things to like add notes, and I was like, huh, that says 2 weeks or a week and a half. And I was like, oh shit. So it's been a week and a half.
Okay. So we'll
That's my
kind of we'll take another day or two. We'll probably wrap things up here.
Because I was thinking to myself like, oh, I guess because like at first I was like, oh, they're gonna be conflicted because it's been a week and a half and the Life Force Rangers haven't like done anything, and I was like, wait, if it's only been 2 days, that makes sense. And then I went to do some note stuff. I was like, that's why I was conflicted, because it has been a week and a half, and the Lone Ranger is the only one doing anything. Ah,
Are we in fact going ahead and leaving now? Like we're gonna say our goodbyes to Stanley,
it's up to y'all.
or are we gonna? Or I mean, we should probably wait till next session. That way, Juan
Yeah.
is here.
That way I'm not like, all right, so before y'all left, here's what happened with the Juan during the training. So that way it's like,
Javi.
here's what happened with Juan in the train, or Javi during the training, and here's what y'all can all say goodbye to Stanley. You'll never see him again.
Yay!
Probably.
Well, maybe this version you probably won't see again, but you're still gonna see other Stanley.
Yeah, I've got the New York Ninja Turtles Stanley's phone number. We're gonna play
Calls
Call
it now.
of Duty.
You call it now, and then like Stanley's just like, not that I'm surprised, but how did you get this phone number?
Stanley gave it to me. Yes, that's me. How did you get this number?
I don't remember giving it to you. I know I'm getting old in my age, but I'm not senile yet.
Stanley gave it to me.
What the fuck is happening in this image?
Stanley.
You know what? Fuck you, you old man Stanley. You're a fucking asshole anime nerd in other worlds, you fucking jackass.
I'm an anime nerd in this world.
And I'm a jackass, according to who you ask. What's the difference?
Ask Barbara. But we're figuring that out.
Do you really think I actually cared about Jim? I gaslighted the fuck out of him.
God.
Craig, I'm sorry you have to be here and listen to all this weird shit.
I'm Craig. You're not Craig because I'm Craig.
Gregory Jones.
Where are the other drugs going, criminal scum? I'm Batman.
Burke Bacharach man.
Anyways, are we done for the night? I assume.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for Juan to be able to come back next session. Actually, we all may not be back next session.
Ooh.
Thank y'all for listening. There's a lot of stuff that probably gonna get cut out of this session. We were just having fun. You know, Juan's not here, so you know that's the excuse I'm giving. We'll see y'all next time, and then after next time, we'll see you somewhere else. Because the stuff is happening. Yeah, the stuff. All right.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Craig. Victor comes around maybe like once or twice during those 2 weeks.
Hello, it is I, Victor Freeze. I'm here to eat cereal with you. What the fuck?
Just red-eyed, like
Yeah.
in the suit Freeze, just sitting like across from Charlie.
Why is all the
we're
cereal
we're having a nice dinner in like the actual dining room, and it's just awkward as shit.
This spaghetti is too hot. Allow me to cool it off. Pulls the gun out. Shh. You just did that so you could show that off. Guilty.
Perhaps.
I have been caught. Ha ha ha.
Did I mention I have a wife in a tube?
Yeah, you talk about that all the fucking time.
Could you imagine living with someone who all they talk about is their wife in the tube? What a fucking
Jesus,
ass.
Orion.
With red eyes. Yeah, that seems to be a running thing with us.
And eventually it's just like y'all start talking and like y'all are like, oh, our boss Orion's really cool, and then like Stanley's like, yeah, you know,
Tube wives, am I right?
Stanley brings it up, and then Freeze just like leads it to Charlie. Why didn't you tell me your boss had a wife? You're a wife in a tube. That made me look like a complete asshole. I'm gonna freeze you later.
That's okay.
Oh my god, Freeze and Orion and Mingo just like wife in a tube. Yes. Can't do anything about it? No.
Can't live with them. Can't live without them.
I'm going to kill you.
Can't
Please.
live with them. They can't live without the tube.
And then you just get a call from Orion. So I was doing research on this Batman figure. Tell Victor I understand.
What's that mean? Oh well.
Never tells him.
They got little T-shirts that just say "Tube Wife, Tube Life."
Too.
Are you
I
in the
can't-
Tube Wife club?
We're so
Excellent.
close as friends. I could say anything and he'd agree. I fucking hate cats. What? What is everyone looking at me for?